So here we have Posey, and for this week's update, we're going to be working on our place command with distractions. So behind me we have a mom and her puppies in her pen, and then we have a couple puppies over there just outside of the view. And we're going to have a lot of people coming in, like kennel attendants and such. And I'm also going to use some toys like a ball and a plush toy as distractions. And we're going to put her into a place and leave the room. So we're up in the ante. So it's just like before with the place command. I'm going to point to the object, tell her to place. And she can sit, stand, or lay down in the place as long as all 4 feet stay on. If she looks like she's going to get off, I'm going to give her a verbal warning. If she self-corrects herself and stays on it, I'm going to give lots of verbal praise, maybe even physical praise like pets or a treat. And if she fully gets off of the place command, I'm simply going to pick her up, put her back onto it, tell her place, take a couple steps back, and then verbally praise her. We don't want to give a reward, like a treat, for her breaking off, because eventually dogs will start to connect the pattern of I break it, I still get a reward. And we don't want that. We want them to know that they stay there and they don't get the reward until we tell them to release. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to get her attention with this treat. There's plenty of treat crumbs on the floor, so she is very interested in those. Posey, place. I'm just going to stand her back up. Place. I'll even toss the treat on. Sometimes come in behind and luring onto it. Yes. Come on. Place. Yes. Come on. We want to get all 4 feet up. I'm just going to be persistent. Yes, good place. Good rewards. Good girl, yes. Good place. So, place. So again, she can sit, stand, or lay down. There are a fair amount of treat crumbs on there, so I don't mind if she's looking them up as long as she stays on there. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to grab a plush toy and a tennis ball. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bounce the ball, I'm going to toss this toy. She does like playing with toys, so this is a very enticing thing for her to want to get off. We're going to work through it and make sure she stays on place. Good place. Yes. Rewarding when she does stay in place with something enticing going on. I'm going to wait for her to finish those treats before I do the next thing. Good place. Yes. Toss it. Good place, Posey. Yes. Good place. Good place. Yes. So she jolted her body forward a little bit, so just gave her a verbal warning. Good place, so good. Yes. I'm going to grab these. And I'm going to crouch down on her level. A lot of times, crouching down can be rather inviting for dogs. So I think that you're wanting them to come up to them, and I want her to know that she is to stay there. Good place. Good place. Yes. Good place, Posey. The other thing that can be enticing for them to want to break away is losing that eye contact. So far I've been standing in front of her, looking at her. So all I'm going to do when she directs her attention back to me is turn around. Breaking that eye contact can be very enticing. I'm going to walk away a little. Not paying attention to her. Yes, good place, Posey. And in a second, I'm going to give her her release word, which is okay, in a nice excited tone. So I'm going to touch and say the release word. Okay. Yes. Okay. Sometimes you just gotta guide them off. Good. Good job. Good job. Yes. So we'll do that one more time, and that's where I'm gonna leave the room for a moment. So there's a door off to my right that I'm going to go behind, fully closed. We have blinds on it so I can peek through, but she can't see me. So as far as she knows, I'm out of sight, out of mind. Posey. Come. Yes, that's my good girl. Ready? Ready, ready, ready? Place. Yes, good job. Here you go. Good place. I'm going to give her place. I'm going to give her a minute to settle into that place before I go being a major distraction and leaving her alone. Good place. Yes. I'm going to turn my back, walk away. First, I'm going to pop into our bathroom, which is still in the same room, but I'm going to step out of sight. Yes! What a good place. Good job. Yes. And now I'm going to step out the door fully. Good place, Posey. On this positive note, so in a second I'm gonna give her a release. What a good place, pose. Ready? Okay. Even dropping the treat on the floor. Okay. Okay. Good. Good job. Overall, little Posey is doing very well with all of her training. We are still working on the jumping and the mouthing. So that is something that when we do her go-home appointment, when you pick her up, we will go over in depth how to continue to work on it and get rid of those behaviors.